What's up, guys? Welcome back to a different kind of video. I haven't done one of these in a long time, and that being a haul, if you couldn't tell by the the title, I think the last time I did one was last year's vlogs, or an official one where it's just a flat out video of just this. I don't think it's been since 2019, so it's been a little bit. And recently, I've just really rediscovered my real love for film, and well, I got quite a few here. It's not as many as you may think, but we'll talk about them and if they have any significance or not. They're not really going to be reviews per se, just brief talks. And yeah, the first one is The Bike Riders. I've actually yet to see this film. I bought this at Target because my local Walmart. I actually bought this on my senior trip. My local Walmart only had the DVD, and I've now made a new policy for myself that I simply don't buy DVDs anymore. I have a million of them over there. My Blu-rays over here, yeah, I have a lot less of them. But pretty much getting DVDs at this point, to me, are kind of pointless as a collector. But I've heard a lot of good things about The Bike Riders, and I've been meaning to watch it before the year's end. And so I bought it on Blu-ray. Next one, also bought on my senior trip, is Deadpool and Wolverine. One of the most satisfying comic book movies of the past 5 years. Of course, there's ones that are slightly better, and if I ever do a ranking, you'll understand what I mean by that. But this briefly, at least this year, brought the MCU back to life, and there wasn't any way that I wasn't going to get the Blu-ray of this movie eventually. Especially, I have the first one on Blu-ray. I haven't gotten the second one yet, which is a little embarrassing, but I have this one now. So that always makes the collection feel more complete. Speaking of completion, our next one here is John Wick Chapter 3. I own every other John Wick, 1, 2, and 4. For the longest time now, I've owned 3. And we have... at least at my local mall, we have an FYE, and that's where some of these came from. And this is one of them. They had a really good deal on it, and I'm like, first of all, this movie's great. I should do a ranking or a video about the John Wick movies someday as a whole, because all 4 of them are great, and this one included. It might be the lesser of the bunch, but like it's still great, and I'm so happy now that my whole John Wick franchise is now complete. So, as you know, I had to. Argo, such a great movie, genuinely. I know people look back at it and as it won Best Picture, and it kind of like people think of it as one of those bittersweet moments, as it winning Best Picture. To me, it's not. This is peak Ben Affleck's directing, and peak performance by him too. He's really good in it, and it's a compelling, true story that I think everyone should check this movie out, like, honestly. The next one is actually, I'm not going to lie to you, a movie that I haven't seen, and that's The Fighter. Again, I've owned it forever on DVD, but I needed to get the Blu-ray. And I did. I do have to watch this movie. I've always heard good things, and of course, this is the movie that got Christian Bale his Academy Award. And so that's always compelling to me. What is, the movie that all these big popular actors... What is the movie that actually got them their Academy Award? And once again, FYE having a really good deal on this movie. I had to pick up the Blu-ray at that time, of course. So the next few are Walmart pickups, just occasional. I really, really want to make a video about this movie someday. That being the Iron Claw. I'm so happy I own this on Blu-ray now. This movie's a masterpiece. It's really unfortunate that I didn't see it in time for my list last year, because I'm 95% sure this would probably be a number 2 on my top 10 list last year. It's so good, and I have to talk about it someday, and the fact how Zac Efron got robbed of even a nomination. Obviously, with Oppenheimer being what it is, I think Zac Efron deserved a nomination, though. And Now I also own all the Mission Impossible movies on Blu-ray. I didn't get to see this one last year either, and I'm really disappointed because this movie's really good. Also, I watched it for the first time when I bought it on Blu-ray. Tom Cruise, man, I can't do it at the age that I'm at. I don't know how he does it at, like, what is he, 62 now? 61? I don't know how he does it. Um, Mission Impossible Fallout, the film before this one, is one of the best action films of all time. Not quite to the level of that one, but really, really solid. And I'm very happy to complete my Mission Impossible movie collection on Blu-ray. The next one was kind of a random purchase. I didn't watch this movie until I bought it, and this movie's kind of great. Dan Stevens in this film, his performance hasn't gotten a lot of buzz. I think it should get more than it has. He's really funny in this film. Like, genuinely, some of the funniest scenes from 2024 in this film. People need to talk about this movie more. It's really good. Radio Silence. I don't know what they got cooking over there year after year. This movie's a great addition to their lineup. This one's a steelbook, my only steelbook of this bunch. It's also the second to last one that I have here, and that's Animal House. Also, FYE, having an exclusive steelbook for Animal House. I try to grow my steelbook collection as much as I possibly can when I get the chance, and I'm happy to own this movie on steelbook. It's a funny one. John Belushi, obviously he is who he is, but he's funny in this movie, and I'm glad to own this movie. This movie actually elevated a movie from this year for me, and we'll talk about it more at the end of the year if I remember to. But really, really good movie. And then finally, Longlegs. I definitely saw the movie before buying this. This movie's so good, man. I did make a review for this movie during my Halloween specials there. This movie's so good. Nicolas Cage, bruh, he's gotten nominations the past few years. I forget for what in particular. Give him a nomination for this one. Like, seriously. He, maybe not win. I just saw a thing recently. Like, it's not exactly an honor to get a nomination, but it's an honor to win. If you know who said it, you know who said it. And I can understand definitely how that's true. But personally, I think giving Nicolas Cage an Oscar nom for this would be perfect, because it's everything that you want him to be as Nicolas Cage. That was my haul. I thought it would just be kind of a fun video, a different video that I haven't done in a long time. If you enjoyed it, if I get more in the coming months, let me know if you want to see another one. It's basically just giving my brief thoughts on movies that I bought, adding to my collections. Not that one. That's the DVD collection. But definitely this one over here. But yeah, thank you guys all for watching this video. Expect more videos probably pretty soon. And of course, check out the Just Friends Chatting podcast. There was a new episode that came out yesterday as of recording this. Go check that one out. I told a lot of stories about my senior trip, and then we had a good chat as friends, as we always will. And I love that we have that now. All right, peace out, like and subscribe.